It's lower body session today. Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are ready because today's session is going to be nice and spicy. Okay, just things that you need to prepare. Optional, you can have a chair for assistance to go down and up, a pair of dumbbells or a pair of water bottles, just fill it up with water or sand or something that can make it a little bit heavier, or a pair of cans just to have a little bit of weight. But other than that, you can go without the weights totally. And of course, if you can have a mat, because we're going to get down to the floor as well. Okay, before we start, just a reminder, feel free to scale down, take longer rest if you need to. During the whole session, there will be a timer. The timer is there for you just to go at your own pace, so you don't have to necessarily to follow my pace, and you don't have to go too slow or too fast. Just go at your own pace, whatever you're feeling today. Let's warm up, everyone. Just from here, just hug your knees right and left. Just kind of get your body nice and ready. Just pull it up. Alright, just take a few more times. Okay, last few. And one more time. Okay, now from here, wide legs, just hands by the side. Just circle your hips. Just kind of mobilize your hips. And reverse, the other way around. And just open up your arms, cross your arms. Just open and close. Just open up your chest and back. And now from your arms parallel to the floor, reach down and body upright. Bring it down and bring it up. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so the focus will be a whole lot of legs and bum. Okay, feel free to play around with your range later on, or even with weights. If you have moderate to heavy weights, if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead. Okay, now from here, just hold the ankle, point the knees down, just alternate quadricep stretch. Just open up the front space of your leg. And just two more. And last one. Okay, now from here, just bring one leg to the front and just swing front and back. Just open up your legs, the back of your legs, and open up your hips. Just be careful of things behind you. Okay, last few. Okay, now I'm gonna change it up. Switch side. You can choose to hold or you can go without holding. Just front and back. Just open up that hips. Whoop. Okay, let's just go two more times. And last one. Okay, now one hand up, one hand down. Just reach your arms nice and high. And now circle both arms. Whoops, just be careful of things around right and left. Now reverse, the other way around. Okay, now just bring your head side to side, just to release the tension around your neck, in case if your shoulders feeling a little bit straining from the other exercises. And just look right and left, and just look up and down, and just roll your shoulders, and reverse the other way around. Okay, now from here, what you need to do is you're just gonna go. I've been showing from the side. Just lift your heels up and down. Just bring it up and down. So mobilize the ankle. Just also kind of warming up your calves. Okay, just bring it up and can lift your toes up slightly. Kind of massaging on the base of your foot. Okay. Remember, optional. You can wear shoes or not wear shoes, whichever that's comfortable for you. Just go one more and slowly release. Now look at me. Just rotate your ankle and reverse the other way around. I'm going to switch over the other side. Just circle. Just imagine your toes is like a pencil, and reverse the other way around. Okay, I think we are ready. Okay, how's the whole format of the session? Each of the exercises you will do for 1 minute, right? 60 seconds altogether, and you will rest for 30 seconds. So the work ratio 2:1. So meaning you'll get 60 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest. And we're going to do 3 sets all together. But remember, 60 seconds is there just for you to work at your own pace. You are allowed to rest in between, okay? If let's say even after like the 15-second mark, you find, coach, this is too much, take a little bit of rest, and then once you feel ready, then just continue on whenever you're ready to go back again. Okay, and then you will have 30 seconds of rest. There will be 6 exercises altogether for today's session. So we're gonna work on that lower body, and let's get spicy, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna show you the first exercise. The first exercise is lunges. Okay, hold on, let me just kind of like set the timer ready first. Whoop. Okay, the first exercise is lunges. We're gonna go lunges alternate. I'm gonna show you from the side. Legs a little bit narrow. You're gonna step one foot to the back, bend both knees, and coming back, switching over, and coming back. Option, can place your hands onto the chair like this, or you have a higher table, or even you want to hold the wall, leave it up to you. Just step back and just bring it down slightly. You don't have to go too deep, and then coming back. So even if it's a small step, just kind of get your ankle and a little bit of mobility around your knees. If you just do step back and bend both knees. Okay. But other than that, you can go deeper, go ahead. And if you want to work a little bit harder, I'm just showing you another option. If you have the dumbbells, place your hands by the side. I'm gonna bring it down and bring it up. Okay, let's get going. I'm just gonna show you without the dumbbells so you can see my hands and my legs clearly, because you got 1 minute. Right, legs shoulder width apart. Keep your body upright. One foot to the back, and let's bring it down and bring it up. So inhale as you step back and go down. Exhale as you bring it back in. So step back, okay? Step back and come in. All right, so this works on your quadriceps, your hamstring, your bum, even gets the heart rate up. So working on your core, your ankle mobility. It's a whole lot of movement, whole lot of muscles going into this workout. So stand upright to come back. If you get a little bit tired, just kind of catch your breath. And once you're ready, step back again. So really stand upright and really ground your front foot down. Try not to lean forward. Keep your chest up slightly. Okay, rest it out. You have 30 seconds of rest. That is considered one set. 2 to go. So shake your legs out. All right, and then kind of assess yourself like, coach, I think I want to go a little bit harder. Feel free to add the weights, or feel free to go much faster pace, but do not compromise on form. You got 10 more seconds, so think which option you want to go add, and then after that, just get on with it. Okay, you can place your hands on the chair. Ready? Let's go. Right, if you get too much, remember step, showing the regression option. You can just step slightly, but back heel is off the floor. I want you to think about the ankle mobility as well. You see my heel? Lift the back heel up. So you kind of go on the balls of your foot. Because commonly I see this, and then it gets a little bit awkward. So I want you to lift that heel up as high, so even if you're not going down low, but you're still mobilizing that ankle and work towards that range. And then after some time, you can get down closer, a bigger range. Inhale, exhale, in case you forget the breathing. Exhale on the exertion. EX, EX. Last 10 seconds, everybody. Draw yourself up. Last few seconds. Okay, 2 sets down, 1 more to go. Right, shake your legs out. In case if your heart rate is up, just kind of take a deep breath in and out. In case if you need longer break, you can pause the video, grab your water, catch your breath, then come back again. Try to stay with me. But let's say if you do not have much time, you can cut down the sets and move on to the next exercise. Okay, last few seconds. Last set. Let me go with the dumbbells if you want this option. Okay, let's go. So if you're going with the dumbbells, hands by the side, but body positioning still upright. Alright, my suggestion, if you're fairly new into this exercise, don't go with the weights. But if you have been doing lunges for the longest time and want to kind of add a little bit of challenge, You can add a little bit of weight on the sides to kind of challenge your muscles a bit more, challenge your range a bit more. Alright, let's get going, everybody. Take a deep breath in, going down. Exhale. And remember, stabilize yourself. Got 15 more seconds. Let's get going. Even if you take it slow, go ahead, but try to stay on all the way until the end. Woo! All right, let's rest it out. Shake your legs out, shake your hands out. That is the first exercise. Lunges. We're gonna go on to the next exercise. This is called Goblet Squat. Okay, let me show you. All right, while you're resting, okay, hold a dumbbell or even your water bottle, your can, or whichever that is. You just place the dumbbell close to you. You see my hands, palm facing up. Bring it close right in front of your chest. Okay, legs shoulder width apart. If you can see my feet, slightly angle out. Not 45 degrees, just a slight angle to the side. So not exactly point to the front, point to the side. Now from here, elbows in, chest up. Keep your core nice and tight. Bend both knees and coming up. So that is called a goblet squat with added weight. So feel free, even let's say if coach this is too much, you can go without the weights. You can just hold and then just go small range and then coming up. I hear you guys, some of you guys are still recovering from probably a past injuries or anything. Choose this option, okay? Okay, and you know how many seconds we're gonna go? 1 minute, 60 seconds, 3 sets. Okay, position your leg now. Shoulder width apart. Point your feet out slightly. Heels in slightly. Grab the dumbbell or whatever weight's in front of you or holding the chair. And then coming down and coming up. Push the knees off to the side. Your knee and your big toe is kind of pointing the right direction. Okay, I'm getting all muffled out because I'm doing this together with you guys. Bring it down and bring it up. Push your hips back, sit back. Option, all right, if it gets too much, going down and up, going deep, just go small range, then coming up. See, just even work on that small range. And keep that core tight still, meaning drawing your belly button in and still breathing. I don't want you to like kind of suck your belly button in and then you turn blue. Let's get going, bring it down and up. Think about really stand upright. Coming down and stand upright. Just think about standing up fully. Woo, all right. You can bend your knees and just put the weights down for a while. Just a quick break. Gonna go 2 more sets. So if let's say if the first set when you do with weights it gets too much, just go without the weights. Just can place your hands to the front. Okay. So decide now because you got 10 more seconds. I'm gonna show you from the side view. Remember, ground your feet down. Don't lift that heels up. Okay, ready? Body upright. Inhale as you get down. Exhale as you get up. So draw your hips back. Feel free to play with the range of motion, even if it's this small range. But think about pushing your tailbone back and keeping your chest up. And then just kind of reassess yourself every time when you do the moves. Like, okay, you know, I can go slightly deeper. Then try 5 more percent. So your big toe, your small toe, your heel is grounded down to the floor. And lift the chest up. Don't look down. So draw your hips back. Squeeze at the top. Last 8 seconds. Okay, rest it out. 1 more set. Okay, so decide which option you want to go at now on your 3rd set for that 1 minute. All right, in case for those who want to see how it's being done on the chair, make sure body is upright and then still pushing up. So try not to lean forward like this because we're not doing hinging, we're doing a squat. So your body is still upright. Okay, so decide which option. Let's get going, 1 minute. So even if you use the chair to assist, think about pushing your hips back, but body still upright. See, I'm going on smaller range. So having the understanding, there's a bend knee, hip. So it's a multi-joint movement. All right, see, I'm starting to sweat. Bring it down and up. And then kind of like really progressively go a little deeper at your own time. Even if you need to stand up at the top, just to kind of catch your breath and go at it again. Okay, everyone, I believe you're doing this together with me. Just stay on, next 15 seconds. As long as you're not just standing there staring at me. All right, 8 more seconds. Last few. Woohoo! All right, second exercise done. Have a quick sip of water. Walk around if you need to. I'm going to show you onto the third exercise. This next exercise, we can grab the weights. It's called deadlift. Okay, bending that knees. If you can go a little bit heavier on your weights, go ahead. If not, just go light to moderate weights, or even you use your dumbbell, or you can go without the weights totally. So legs shoulder width apart. Okay, now your hands, your palm facing inwards towards your thighs. All right, brace that core. You're gonna bend your knees slightly, hinging forward, and then coming up. So legs not too wide, but shoulder slightly narrower than shoulder width apart. You're gonna bring it down and bring it up. So from your tailbone to the crown of your head is a nice straight line. So don't round your back. Don't arch your back too much. So kind of gaze your eyes 45 degrees to the front. Okay, but if you're going without the weight, palms in, slide the hands to your shin, and then coming up. So this work on the back of your legs, your glutes, and even your lower back. All right, let's go. 60 seconds, 30 seconds of rest. Okay, bend your knees slightly as you get down, not too much. Ready, let's go. Bring it down and bring it up. So hinging from your hip, and then inhale as you slide all the way down and coming up. So the dumbbell, as you can see, it's close to your thigh, to your shin, then you come up. And your shoulders is still nice and strong. If your shoulders start to round, I want you to kind of pull it back. Squeeze your upper back muscles as well. All right. So inhale as you slide down, exhale coming up. All right, no worries if you find that going without the weight, like, hey coach, this is too easy for me. Have the understanding of the mechanism of this whole movement, especially if this is your first time. All right, rest it out. We got 30 seconds. If you want to drop the weights down, reminder, bend your knees. Okay, just shake your legs out, wipe your sweat out a bit. Okay, so same thing. Remember, hands, even if you use dumbbells or water bottle or your cans, slide close. Make sure it's not away. You must slide right to your shin and then coming up. Okay, let's get ready. Pick up your dumbbells. All right, legs, shoulder width apart, both toes pointing to the front. Slide it down and bring it up. Make sure your chin is away from your collarbone. So don't dangle your neck down. And don't look up. Don't look up like this. All right, keep your chin slightly one fist away from your collarbone and just maintain at that angle, hinging forward and coming up. All right, let's get it on. 20 more seconds. So this is one of my favorite workouts, working on the legs. can even feel like a nice deep stretch as you get down. Just last few seconds. Alright, check it out. Rest. Bending the knees as you bring it down. Just walk your feet, walk your hands. Just kind of shake, shake, shake a little bit. Last set, 60 seconds. And then from here, let's say on your last set, if you did with the weights, if it gets a bit too much, just go without the weights. Just focus on the movement. I'm gonna show again. Hinge and up. Okay, this side now. Gonna go on to your third set. Shoulder width apart, legs, and let's go slightly down. Coming up. Alright, working on your glutes. Squeeze at the top. Kind of squeeze. There you go. I hope you guys are doing good. Remember, take your time if you need to. Even if you want to stay here at the top, just hold it there. If your lower back starts to feel like, oh coach, my back starts to feel a little bit straining, just kind of rest it out. If you feel you're ready to go, then just come back again. Don't feel the pressure that you feel that whenever the timer is there, you must complete like hundreds of repetitions or like you need to go super fast. Everybody is unique, everybody is different. So feel free to go at your own pace. Okay, rest it out. Third exercise, done. Okay, we're gonna go on to the fourth exercise. This time, you can lie down on the floor. Okay. Alright, listen up. We're gonna lie on your back. You're gonna ground your feet down to the floor. Lying down is very nice. It's very comfortable. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. If you need to adjust your device, please do. Okay, knees and hip, shoulder width apart. So don't bring your feet together. So bring your feet slightly apart. We're gonna go on a single leg bridge. Palms down. Lift your right leg up. You can bend your right knee or straighten your right leg. The idea is to transfer your weight onto your left foot. Gonna bring your hips up and down, up and down. So once the 30-second mark is up, gonna quick switch. Option 2, you can just draw your hips up and down without the single leg. So decide whichever that is much more comfortable for you to go at the longer periods of time. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the timer. Alright, choose your option, single leg or both feet down to the floor. Okay, if you want to go on a single leg, straighten your leg or bend your knees. Ready, let's go. Bring it up and down. So this works on your hamstring as well, your back of your thigh, and your glutes. Remember, 30 seconds each. If you're going single leg, try to draw your tailbone all the way to the top. And press your foot down to the floor. Okay, once you're ready, switch leg. And for the ones, if you're bringing both feet down, just keep on going down and up. If you're going single leg, you may even find that one side is actually much easier for you to lift your hips up. But remember, lift your hips all the way up and come down. So it's not just small move. I want you to really bring it up. Last few seconds. Woo. Alright, rest your feet down. Okay, we're gonna go second set. So let's say the first set you did single leg, and then if you feel it's a bit too much, just quickly switch to the second option. Ground both feet down to the floor. Right, make sure your heel is not too far because it's gonna be hard for you to lift up. Try to bring it like that. When you bring your hands down, your fingers kind of quite close to your heel. Okay, ready? And let's go. This is the other option. Alright, just press it. Press your feet down to the floor and draw your tailbone up. Single leg or both feet down, okay? Okay, inhale here, exhale, and draw it up. So push your tailbone all the way to the top. Kind of squeeze, press your feet down. Kind of even lift that shoulder blade off the floor. And make sure your knees are maintained in the same alignment with your toes. So try not to collapse from your knees shaking around. We got this, guys. We got about 15 more seconds. And last 8 seconds. Woo. Okay, rest it out. Woohoo. Alright, kind of just move your knees in and out. Alright, even you can hug your knees for a while. Because we got one more set of this exercise. Rock your body side to side. Okay, if you need to even extend your legs, go ahead. Just to kind of rest your legs as well. Got last set. So decide want to go single leg or both feet down to the floor. Alright, let's try. If you want to try with me, let's go single leg. And adjust. Let's go. 30 seconds each side. If straightening your legs gets a little bit too tough, feel free to bend your knees. So kind of reduce the load. So really press the opposite foot down. Okay, last few seconds before we switch side. Okay, let's switch it out. And try to maintain grounding that feet down the whole time. You see your heel coming up, press your heels down. So equally press your heel and your big toe down to the floor. Last 10 seconds. Let's get going, everyone. And last few seconds. Woohoo! Okay, guys. Coming from the side. Okay, but we're not gonna stand up. We're gonna still be on the floor, but this time not gonna lie down. We're gonna go on to this next move called Fire Hydrant. Okay, don't ask me why they call that move Fire Hydrant, but it's called Fire Hydrant. Gonna go on for tabletop position. Okay, so hands right directly below the shoulders, hips stacked right above your knees. Okay, now watch my right side. So from here, still tuck both toes under like this. So kind of anchor, press your palms down to the floor. Core is still engaged. Lifting your right leg to the side and coming down. So bring it up around parallel to the floor and then coming down. And try to not shift your body so it's not going this way. So make sure you really equally press down and then coming up. Okay, if it gets too much, you don't have to go too high. You can just go small little lifts and come down. Okay, if your knee gets a little bit uncomfortable, feel free to fold the mat. Or I heard some of you guys even put a pillow to cushion your knees. Go ahead. Okay, let's get going. Working on that glutes. And even your basically working your bum and your legs. Alright, hands down. So even your upper body is engaged. So really push your palms down to the floor. Ready, let's go. 30 seconds on one side. Then after that, you're gonna switch over to the other side. So maintain your shoulders squared down to the floor. So if your body starts turning, press equally down to the floor. Alright, just keep going. Your eyes can still gaze down to the floor. I just needed to see the time. Okay, now I'm going to switch over the other side. Bring it up and down. So even your supporting leg that's at the bottom is working as well. So feel a squeeze at the top, control on the descent. Remember, inhale at the bottom, exhale as you lift it up. Okay, rest it out. Okay, you can circle your hands slightly and reverse the other way around. That's one set. Gonna go 2 more sets. So in the second set, Now you understand the movement. Now try to go slightly higher if you can. If not, just maintain whichever angle you're at. Okay, just move your body, position yourself now. So even your hands, so don't slack it down. Your shoulders is away from your ears. Pressing your palms down equally on both sides. Let's lift the right leg up and coming down. So now check your shoulders. Is it shifting to one side? I want you to really press down equally, down to the floor. All right, 10 more seconds before we switch over to the other side. Squeeze at the top. Okay, listen up, everyone. Let's switch over to the other side, the other leg. So really activating the glutes. All the way, lift it up. All right, just a little bit more. Make sure your hands, your upper body is nice and strong as well. Right, press it down. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna go one last set. Okay, while we are resting, okay, it's important to actually also train your glutes because this can actually help to give you a stronger back as well, your lower back. So if your lower back is a little bit weak, sometimes you have to train your hips, your glutes, so that you can have a more strong back because all the muscles are interconnected. Okay, let's get going. 3 more seconds before we go to the third set. Press it down. Let's go. So use your breath to guide you as you go up and down. If you start to catch yourself biting your lip, try to undo that habit. Alright, let's go just 5 more seconds. I'm gonna switch over. Okay, let's switch the other side. Still maintain that position. We've got last few seconds because this is the last set. Just a little bit more. Squeeze, few more seconds. Woohoo! All right, everyone. Now, last exercise for this round. So everybody, please stand up. Feel free to hydrate yourself. I will share with you the last exercise. Okay, so we did a squat just now on the second part, but this time we're gonna go on a lateral squat. We're gonna go 2 times to the side and 2 times to the left, but without the weights. You can place your hands together, or you can bring your feet together. Okay, I'm gonna show you over here. 2 times to the side, 2 times to the left. You don't have to go too deep. Just bend both knees. You can hinge forward slightly, but you can still lift that belly button away from the tailbone and keep your chest facing forward. Of course, you can go a little deeper if you wanna intensify the moves. Okay, same thing. This will be your last exercise. 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Because there's movement, you'll probably get your heart rate up as well. Oops, hold on. Everybody knows the password. Okay, feet together. So bring your legs 2 times as you step to the side. Push your hips back. Hands together to make sure your chest is up. So 2 times and then switch over. So this is called a lateral squat. So still loading onto the front part of your legs, your hips, the thighs are working. And brace that core. Don't slouch, chest up, shoulders pull back. Alright, try to make sure your knees are bent. Okay, for this particular move, okay, you may be wondering when should I inhale, when I should exhale. Because it's a continuous movement where you don't stand up, just breathe regularly. Okay, there we go, just long inhalation, long exhalation. Make sure you bring your feet together as you bring it side to side. Alright, Let's get going, everyone. We've got 10 more seconds. Woohoo! Okay, rest it out. 2 more sets. I hope you guys feel it, because I do. Shake your legs out and bring your hands together. So try not to, bring your hands down. The idea for you to bring your hands forward is to make sure your shoulders is always pulled back and your chest is up. Okay, 10 more seconds. Just 2 more sets. 2 minutes of hard work. Feet together. Okay, ready? Draw your tailbone back. Sit back. Let's go. Bending that knees. And just kind of tell yourself, at the same time when you do your workout, you know, if you start to doubt yourself, like, I don't think I can do this, just kind of ask yourself, can you truly continue, or do you really need to stop? So I always do a whole lot of self-talk by myself when I do my exercises. So probably you guys hearing me talk all the time now. So really push your hips back. And if you can see that time over there, just maintain, okay? You got this. But if you need to scale down, remember, feel free to pause. Last 5 seconds, everybody. Woohoo! Okay, we got 1 more set. Last set, 1 minute. That's it. Do whatever you can within that 1 minute. Then we got to cool down. So let's try to earn our cool down, okay? Just 1 minute. Shake your legs out. If you need to take a longer break, go ahead. And then once you feel like, okay, you know, I'm ready to smash it, then you press split. 3, 2, last 1 minute. Let's go. All right, don't compromise on form. Sit back, push your hips back, bending that knees. From here onwards, we are working a whole lot of muscular endurance. So it's just you, yourself, maintaining at this threshold. Okay, listen up. We left about 35 more seconds. Can do this, bending that knees, keep your chest up. Sit back. Just travel side to side, hands together. You need to clench your hands as hard as you can. Go ahead to maintain. Try to stay with me. We've got about 15 more seconds, everyone. 15 more seconds. Even if it's a small little bend, yeah, it's all good. Last few seconds, we got this. Finish this up, nice and strong. Woohoo! Oh yes! Everyone, good job. Now, feel free to have a sip of water. Gonna stretch it out. Just bring your right foot to the front, left foot to the back. Just push your hips back, hinging forward, and catch your breath at the same time. All right, gaze your eyes down to the floor, and then switch over the other side. And just hold it there. And slowly coming up. Now, hold on to your right ankle. And just take a few deep breaths in and out from here at the same time. Now let's switch over the other side. Hold. And slowly from here, just step your right foot to the side. Just bring both hands to the side, or you can place one hand at the bottom just to open up that space from the inner thigh. And slowly switch over. You can place here or down. Just kind of sink your hips to the side. And slowly coming back now, just coming back up. Step your right foot to the back. Press your back heel down. Just open up that arms to the side. Lifting your belly button away, your chest is up. Okay, now switch over. This time, interlace your hands to the back. And release. Now bring your hands to the side, just bring it up. And switch over. And take 3 deep breaths in, inhale and exhale. Just 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Just kind of feel good that you finish this. And exhale. All right, good job squat. I hope you guys feel great after all the 6 exercises. Feel free to kind of stretch it out a little bit longer if you need to. I will see you guys in the next workout. Bye.